Calcium and the body. Calcium, it's not just from cows. Calcium is the most abundant mineral in the body. Almost all calcium in the body is stored in the bones and teeth, giving them structure and hardness. Your body also needs calcium for muscles to move and for nerves to carry messages between your brain and every part of your body. Let us take a look at food sources where we can obtain calcium. Is salt rich in calcium? Sea salt naturally contains magnesium, calcium, potassium, and other nutrients. The amount of these minerals found in sea salt are minimal, and people can get them in more significant amounts from other healthful foods. Let us investigate further with other natural foods. Do avocados have calcium? Avocados contain key nutrients that support bone health, including calcium, potassium, phosphorus, and magnesium. Half an avocado provides around 14 milligrams of vitamin K. This plays an important role in calcium absorption. No good having calcium in your diet if you cannot absorb it. Vitamin K helps the absorption. Which dark green vegetables are high in calcium? The most healthful calcium sources are green leafy vegetables and legumes, or greens and beans for short. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, collards, kale, mustard greens, and other greens are loaded with highly absorbable calcium and a host of other healthful nutrients. Surprisingly, cooked kale has more calcium per serving than milk at 177 milligrams per cup. What takes away calcium? Beer, cheese, and snacks are a trifecta for calcium loss. Alcohol and salty foods cause calcium flushing. As calcium levels in the blood decrease, the body extracts calcium from the bones to obtain the calcium it needs to function properly. Sugar reduces your body's calcium stores. It also strips your body's stores of magnesium. Sugar is a double whammy because it lowers magnesium and calcium absorption and increases excretion of both through the urine. Eating foods that have a lot of salt causes your body to lose calcium and can lead to bone loss. Try to limit the amount of processed foods, canned foods, and salt added to the foods you eat each day. To learn if a food is high in sodium, look at the nutrition facts label. What gives you calcium? As you can see from this slide, there are 30 vegetables and fruits that are listed here. So it's not just milk and dairy as we have been programmed to believe. How did our ancestors get enough calcium? Leafy greens, nuts, roots, tubers, and the other foods in a typical hunter-gatherer's diet tend to be quite calcium rich. Are bananas high in calcium? Bananas are commonly available fruits that are good sources of calcium. A cup of sliced bananas gives about 8 milligrams of calcium. In addition, they are well known for their digestive benefits, improving immunity, regulating blood sugar levels, and helping prevent cardiovascular diseases. Which fruit is highest in calcium? Apricots. Out of the many calcium-rich fruits, apricots tops the list. What are other fruits with calcium? Kiwi fruits come with more than 34 milligrams of calcium every 100 grams. Mulberries have rich calcium sources at 39 milligrams per 100 grams. Blackberries, these offer about 29 milligrams per 100 grams. Facts about calcium and why it's so important for bone health. Calcium plays a huge role in the body. More foods than you think have high amounts of calcium. Calcium plays a major role in bone health. Calcium and vitamin D work together. More foods than you think have high amounts of calcium. And these are just a few. What are the symptoms of low calcium levels? Painful muscle spasms and cramps, twitching of muscles, numbness or tingling in feet and hands, numbness or tingling around the mouth. What happens if you have too much calcium? Hypercalcemia is a condition in which the calcium level in your blood is above normal. Too much calcium in your blood can weaken your bones, create kidney stones, and interfere with how your heart and brain work. Hypercalcemia is usually a result of overactive parathyroid glands. At what age do bones stop absorbing calcium? When you're young, this breakdown build-up process stays in balance and bones stay strong. However, at about age 30, bone mass stops increasing. If your body isn't getting enough calcium, it will take calcium from your bones. More bone may be broken down and lost than is replaced as you reach your 40s and 50s. What stops the body from absorbing calcium? Many factors, including age, disease states, and medications, can affect calcium absorption. Carbohydrates may enhance calcium absorption, while coffee and cigarette smoke may impede it. The best way to get calcium is through food. Many foods are fortified with calcium. Do potatoes have calcium? Potatoes are also a good source of calcium, magnesium, and folate. Of all the varieties of potatoes, baked sweet potatoes provide the highest amount of calcium with about 68 milligrams per potato. How do I know if I need calcium? Because calcium helps with muscle contraction, low levels of the mineral means you might experience more muscle cramps than usual, specifically in your back and legs. Other symptoms include brittle fingernails, bone-related injuries, irregular heartbeat, and tingling in arms and legs. Which nuts have the most calcium? Of all nuts, almonds are among the highest in calcium. Just 28 grams of almonds, or about 23 nuts, delivers 6% of the daily value. Almonds also provide 3.5 grams of fiber per 28 grams, as well as healthy fats and protein. In addition, they're an excellent source of magnesium, manganese, and vitamin E. Is cucumber rich in calcium? Cucumber contains 19.9 milligrams of calcium. Cucumber also contains vitamin K. Vitamin K helps improve calcium absorption. Together, these nutrients can contribute to good bone health. Can stress affect calcium levels? Whether it's work-related, family-related, environmental, physical, or emotional, stress causes our bodies to fall out of balance and can actually cause the diminishing of calcium in our bones. When we are stressed, our bodies release a stress hormone called cortisol, which causes havoc on our system. Is calcium good for anti-aging? Calcium may seem like an unexpected anti-aging ingredient, but it does many of the same things for your mature skin as it does for your body, keeping both skin and bones looking strong and better prepared to combat the common effects of aging. Can you live without calcium? You need calcium to keep your bones and teeth healthy and strong throughout your life. Your body also uses calcium to help blood vessels and muscles work properly, help release hormones and enzymes that keep your body working properly. Cabbage is rich in calcium, vitamin K, B6, and folate, which all contribute to bone health. In addition, it also contains vitamin C, which is important for helping the body absorb calcium. What has more calcium than milk? Seeds. Most of the seeds are rich in nutrients such as white sesame seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, and especially black sesame seeds. They have 8 times more calcium than cow's milk. Feel free to sprinkle crushed roasted black sesame seeds into your meals for a daily calcium boost. Which yogurt has the most calcium? Many do not know that plain yogurt has higher calcium than Greek yogurt. Straining out the extra whey in yogurt makes Greek yogurt thick, creamy, and higher in protein, but lower in calcium. Regular yogurt delivers almost twice the bone-strengthening mineral calcium. The most healthful calcium sources are green leafy vegetables and legumes, or greens and beans for short. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, collards, kale, mustard, greens, and other greens are loaded with highly absorbable calcium and a host of other healthful nutrients. A cup of cooked collard greens will contain 268 milligrams of calcium. Cooked turnip greens provide 197 milligrams. Beet greens have 164 milligrams. Bok choy has 158 milligrams, and Swiss chard has 102 milligrams of calcium. Calcium-rich food sources. Milk. Milk is one of the best sources of calcium we all know. Soy milk. Soy milk is an alternative for lactose-intolerant people. Seeds and nuts, yogurt, cheese, beans and lentils, green leafy vegetables such as broccoli, cabbage, and orca, but not spinach, soybeans, tofu, plant-based drinks such as soya drink with added calcium, fish where you eat the bones such as sardines and pilchards. take home. When researching this topic, you will find conflicting data regarding calcium sources and recommended daily allowance. From a marketing point of view, we are sold milk and cheese as essential to get your calcium. But you need to recognize that there are people that are dairy intolerant and also people that do not eat dairy for other reasons. In these cases, where do these people get their calcium from? Well, just to remind you, there is an abundance in fruit and vegetables, as already explained in this video. Avocados, bananas, apricots, greens, and beans, and the other 30 vegetables and fruits listed previously. What can we conclude? It is clear that the body requires calcium. However, there is no one source to feed the body with this resource. There are some risks regarding supplementation, so once again, we would advise that you get your calcium from a natural food. If you found some value in this video, then subscribe and place a comment. We wish you well in your search for better foods for you and your family. Good prospects to you from lots of healing.